You probably think war is a failure, a shame of humanity, something we should have outgrown by now. But what if that's not true? What if war is actually one of the most human things we do? Today, you might have your aha moment about war. For thousands of years, across every civilization, different cultures, beliefs, technologies, and yet the same pattern repeats. Conflict, violence, war. So the question isn't what is war? War is organized, violent conflict between states, governments, or groups fought to achieve political goals, power, or resources. Purpose: control over territory, influence, wealth, or simply ambition. Why does it keep happening? At its core, war starts in the brain. Humans evolved in small tribes. Survival meant one rule: us versus them. Your brain scans constantly for threats. It doesn't need a real enemy. It only needs something to label as other. Different language, different beliefs, different skin. That's enough. Once the brain decides someone is other, empathy drops, fear rises, conflict suddenly feels justified. But biology alone isn't enough. War is also about gain. Resources, land, power, recognition, money. The insatiable human hunger for more. Almost every war has winners in mind. But rarely are those fighting the war the ones who benefit. They're guided, brainwashed to believe they should. Because controlling beliefs is how you control who fights and how they see reality. War doesn't just happen on battlefields. It starts in the mind, through stories, through narratives, through identity. You don't need to force people to fight. You just need to convince them they are right. Right to defend, right to attack, right to destroy. Once people feel morally justified, limits almost disappear. Through movies, books, propaganda, and news, we are slowly guided to see war a certain way. Who the enemy is, who the hero is, which side deserves to win. We choose sides, and once we choose, we stop questioning. We stop seeing the other side as human. We feel superior, entitled, justified. And here's the harsh truth. The people sent to fight aren't the ones directing it. Soldiers leave their homes, families, lives, and step into something irreversible, while commanders sit behind desks, safe and comfortable, deciding strategy like a chess game. There's a gap between those who command and those who bleed, and many conflicts, if we were truly civilized, could be talked through, human to human. Instead, we build narratives, pick sides, send people to die, for reasons that, at their core, could have been understood. For much of history, war wasn't chaos. It was strategy, calculation, timing, deception, almost like a game where intelligence mattered more than brute force. As Sun Tzu wrote in The Art of War, not about fighting, but understanding your enemy, predicting behavior, controlling perception, winning, even before battle begins. The most effective war is the one you never have to fight. Look closer. It didn't disappear. It evolved. Today's wars are economic, digital, psychological. Nations fight through influence, information, and attention. The battlefield changed, but the conflict remains the same. So maybe the question isn't, why do wars exist? Maybe the real question is, can humans ever stop needing them? Or will we always find new ways to create an enemy